Well, the Paris Airshow has been well known for the heavy metal that's on display, but actually there's some light aircraft here as well, both new and old. Now, we've seen a lot of the vintage aircraft over the years, starting with the Cessna 150, which of course many people will remember, especially pilots, as being called the spam can. Well, I've just found something that's more like a Coke can. This is the Cessna 195, the business liner. Built in 1945, just after the Second World War, Cessna's first aluminium aircraft, and that huge engine at the front made it wider than most of the other Cessna aircraft had been before it. It was flown as an airliner because it was quite expensive to fly as a private pilot. That's on display with the French Historic Aircraft Group, another of their aircraft here dedicated to those guys on the D-Day landings. This is a Piper P-18 with a 125 horsepower engine. Again, this was built in 1951 and held by the association to show around. We're going to be seeing those aircraft flying in the public displays at the end of the week. Well, another aircraft with classic heritage is the Cub. But this carbon Cub, seen at Paris for the first time, will give French home builders a real boost thanks to owner Eric de la Salle, well known as ATR's Vice President of Flight Testing.
This is an incredible machine. You can take off in less than 60 meters. You can land in 100 meters. And it's very easy to fly, pleasant to fly, very powerful. Right now it's about $125,000 to get the kit. This price includes the engine, the propeller, flight instruments, so you have everything in the box.
With a growing demand for more commercial pilots, there's also a demand for training aircraft. French manufacturer Aviation is showing its smallest trainer, the APM-30, the Lion, and the bigger, more advanced trainer, the APM-40, called Simba. The Simba cruises for 1,000 kilometers at 125 knots, burning less than 25 liters of fuel an hour, while the three-seater Lion, by comparison, cruises at 128 knots and enjoys even better fuel economy. Another debutant at Le Bourget is the Italian Job, the Dardo, an ultralight built by CFM Aerospace near Turin. Developed by a former Italian Air Force Lieutenant General, it has a hybrid engine and a cruise speed of 135 knots. It's being touted as a primary trainer for military pilots, as well as being ideal for flight schools. And there was another French general aviation new entrant in the halls, Elixir Aircraft, introducing a new safe and innovative aeroplane.
Okay, the Elixir that you see here is the first performance certified aircraft on the market in the European market. It's going to be a light sport aircraft. It has many innovation in the building process to bring a much higher level of quality and security, but also we've put a big importance to the comfort, the security and the ergonomy. Thanks to this, the Elixir has no concurrent on the market today.
And on the static park is Back to the Future. And here we've got what promises to be Europe's first personal jet. It's the Flaris LAR-1 and it comes from Poland. It's just been changed to having a Williams FJ33 engine for the certification process, and it's got something really special. As a leisure pilot, we do worry about flying some of these aircraft a little bit faster. We're talking about 380 knots here. What this aircraft has, unlike its Cirrus competitor, is actually two Galaxy parachutes. The first one, which fires out behind the tail here, slows you down to 145 knots, and then a second parachute fires from the top to bring you safely back down to earth. So there's plenty of promise for the GA pilots at Le Bourget, and I think in 2 years' time there's going to be plenty more to see again.